I can't really pinpoint when my relationship with music began, but I would like to imagine that it had some sort of Gabriel Garcia Marquez magical realism twist. Like maybe early on, shortly after I was conceived, there were some complications with the pregnancy. Like from the moment my mother knew she was pregnant, she felt like something was off. My mother was a worrier. Even before the doctor told her she was pregnant, she knew because the body knows. But she visited him anyway, just to confirm. And she decided that even though he had said everything was okay, that the only way to ensure my survival for the next 9 months was to play music for me, all of the time, day and night, at a moderate volume that would enable her to still hear herself hum along to the music during the day, and quietly enough to not keep my father up during the night. At places that require a specific silence, she chose to play music through headphones pressed against her belly. This happened while she sat faithfully through church every Sunday, and while at work Monday through Saturday, or at any other gathering that demanded that specific kind of quiet. The tinny tisks of the treble coming from the cheap headphones oftentimes caused heads to turn toward her during moments of complete silence, but she paid the odd looks and disgruntled stares no mind. She knew her child needed the music. She never stopped playing the music for me. Furthermore, because of whatever kind of heartache she had endured until then, she decided to only play me ballads. Just a few, in fact, over and over and over, and over and over and over. One particular song caused her eyes to quietly leak each time it played, the entire time it played. No sniffles, no shoulder shakes, just tears each time, every time it played, over and over and over, just tears. Because of the frequency at which this song occurred throughout the day, this meant that she also had to stay hydrated, so she kept water bottles with her at all times. She left several stashed in the car, kept several glasses of water staged awaiting to be consumed in every room of the house, 2 in the bathroom, 3 in the living room, 1 near the television, 1 at each end of the sofa, 2 on her nightstand, 1 next to the stove, 1 next to the sink, 2 at her spot at the dinner table, 3 in the room my sisters shared. They drank with her, thinking it would help. 3 in the sunroom where she hummed to her plants, and 2 in the laundry room where she spent most of her time washing, drying, and ironing clothes, and quietly crying to herself. The constant music also meant that she had to carry along with her several packs of extra batteries, AA's. For she feared that because she had started this from the moment she knew she was pregnant, even before the doctors told her, that if the music stopped for too long, that my tiny little heart would also stop. This terrified her, so much so that she slept very little, just a few winks each night, and while it didn't make for great rest, it ensured that the music never stopped, which also meant that the tears didn't stop either, but neither did my tiny little heart. This, of course, meant that she needed extra pillows, a new one each night, in fact, for the tears during that ballad that she cried to also happened during her sleep. No sniffles, no shoulder shakes. Each morning, she would find herself waking to the cool sensation upon her cheek from the tear-saturated pillow, and each morning she would remove the pillowcase, bring it out over the bathtub, drink her glasses of water, and then throw the tear-soaked pillow away. 9 months later, 306 pillows later, approximately 2,448 8-ounce glasses of room temperature water later, and 634 AA batteries later, I arrived during the same song that she would cry to, with a smile on my face and tears quietly rolling down my tiny cheeks. This, of course, isn't how things occurred, but I do listen to music every day, and I do drink a lot of water every day, and on occasion, my face leaks. No sniffles, no shoulder shakes. About 1 year ago, not long after I moved from Chicago to California to pursue my master's in fine arts, I arbitrarily decided to begin texting my friends one song each morning. Just one song. Well, on occasion, I send along a daily double, so as to say, "Good morning. Today, I thought about you." I've never had any expectation that they return the gesture in any way, or that they even listen to the song. It has just been my way of saying hello every day for almost a year now. I'd like to think that this daily practice is more permanently embedding the memory of my friends in my brain in a way that will keep me alive and sharp until my final breath, in a way that will keep our relationship alive, like a tiny little heart that's listening. I fantasize about doing this forever, or at least until my last breath.